Blessed Daughters. In a small village in India, nestled between lush grain fields and winding rivers, lived Ramesh and his wife, Priya. They had been married for many years and were blessed with two beautiful daughters, Anjali and Meera. While Priya adored their daughters and doted on them, Ramesh had always harbored a longing for a son. He believed that a son would be his support in old age, ensuring the family's prosperity and carrying on the family name. Ramesh often found himself lamenting to his friends about his unfulfilled desire. "A son would take care of me when I'm old," he would say. "Daughters will leave us for their husbands' homes. Who will look after me then?" Anjali and Meera grew up in a loving home, surrounded by their mother's warmth and their father's occasional distance. Despite Ramesh's preoccupation with having a son, Priya ensured that their daughters received the best education and upbringing. She taught them the values of kindness, respect, and hard work. From a young age, Anjali and Meera shared a passion for cooking. They would spend hours in the kitchen with Priya, learning family recipes and experimenting with new dishes. Their favorite was pav bhaji, a spicy vegetable mash served with buttered bread. Over time, they perfected the recipe, and their pav bhaji became renowned in the village for its exceptional taste. Years passed, and Ramesh and Priya began to age. Priya's health started to decline, and Ramesh found it increasingly difficult to manage the household and finances. The small pension he received was barely enough to cover their daily needs. The future that Ramesh had envisioned with the son by his side seemed like a distant dream. Seeing their parents struggle, Anjali and Meera decided to step in. Anjali, who had pursued a career in medicine, moved back to the village and took over the household responsibilities, ensuring that their parents were well cared for. Meera, with her entrepreneurial spirit, saw an opportunity to turn their culinary skills into a business. Meera proposed the idea of opening a lari, a small food cart, to sell their famous pav bhaji. At first, Ramesh was skeptical. "How will selling food from a cart help us?" he asked. But Meera was determined. She knew that their pav bhaji was unmatched in taste and believed that it could become a successful venture. With Anjali's support, they pooled their savings and bought a small, colorful lari. They set it up at a busy street corner in the village. Word spread quickly, and soon people from all over came to taste the delicious pav bhaji. The lari became a hit, and the sisters worked tirelessly to meet the growing demand. One evening, as Ramesh sat on the porch, watching the sun set over the fields, he reflected on his life and the choices he had made. He realized that despite his desire for a son, it was his daughters who had come to his aid in his time of need. They had not only provided for him financially, but also filled his life with love and care. Ramesh called Anjali and Meera to sit with him. With tears in his eyes, he said, "I was wrong to think that only a son could support me in my old age. You both have shown me what true devotion and love are. I'm proud of you and grateful for everything you've done." The success of the pav bhaji lari allowed Anjali and Meera to expand their business. They rented a small shop and transformed it into a cozy eatery, offering a variety of home-cooked meals. The restaurant became a beloved spot in the village, known for its delicious food and warm, welcoming atmosphere. The business flourished, and the income they generated was more than enough to support their family. Anjali and Mira ensured that their parents lived comfortably and happily. The family grew closer, bound by the shared experiences and the love that transcended traditional expectations. The story of Ramesh, Priya, Anjali, and Mira teaches us that love and support come from the heart, not from societal expectations or gender. Ramesh's realization that his daughters were his true blessings highlights the importance of valuing and nurturing all children equally. In the end, it is the love and care we give and receive that define our lives. This tale reminds us to appreciate and cherish our loved ones, for it is they who will stand by us through life's challenges, regardless of their gender. And sometimes the unexpected blessings come from those we least expected, proving that true devotion and support know no bounds.